Good evening, folks. Welcome to this week's episode of Beer Rating with Sean Connors. This week I'm doing my last of my Trappist beers. Basically, I've done the red, the white, and I've done the blue. I'm going to do the blue tonight. All from Chimay Brewery in Belgium, which is a Trappist brewery. Not to confuse with an Abbey brewery. Quick lesson on that: an Abbey brewery is a brewery owned by monks, whereby a Trappist brewery is a brewery owned and operated by monks. They do all the work. Chimay is a well-known Trappist brewery. There's only, I think, 14 Trappist breweries in the world. Originally I thought it was 8. Then I checked the internet. I'm getting conflicting numbers through 11, 14. So we know there's a little bit more than a dozen. Most of them are in Belgium. There's also one in France, I believe, Italy, and one in America. So the blue that I'm going to do tonight, I know it's a dark beer. Dark beers, for me, it's kind of, some of them I enjoy, a lot of them not so much. So on the back of the box, they talk about this one. They say it should be served between about 12 degrees Celsius, between 10 and 12. So I've had this out of the fridge for about an hour, so I don't know if it's exactly there. A lot of ales, they say, it should be a little bit warmer than refrigerated. For Canadians like myself, I would say all North America, that's kind of hard to get your head around. We're used to, your cold beers, but we'll see how it is. They say the Chimay Blue is a dark beer with a powerful aroma, a complex taste, and ages very well. What else do we have here? They talk about the glass. The Chimay glass is essential. Only this shallow-shaped glass will allow you to fully experience the aroma and flavors of Chimay. And a little bit more. This says the logo, authentic Trappist product, certifies that this ale was brewed within the walls of an existing Trappist monastery under the control of the Trappist community. A major part of the sales revenue is used by monks to support charitable work. Alright, so I've already given my glass a quick cold water rinse. Oh, actually, I'll see if there's anything on the bottle itself. A lot of what I just read. And 9% alcohol, which they consider an extra strong beer. And I think the red was 7, the white was 8, this one's 9. Alright, so we know it's going to be dark, and as I said, my glass has already gotten a cold water rinse. The beers I've had so far, I think the white I rated 3.5, and the red 4. So that's good quality products. I've enjoyed them, but quite honestly, I don't think it'd be something that I would be my go-to beer. I'd enjoy one every now and then type of thing. I find that with a lot of ales. I think being a Canadian, I'm so used to lagers. I enjoy the ales, but it came right down to, I think I would go for a lager. Okay, a lot of aroma. As I said, dark color. Actually kind of reminds me a little bit of a Guinness with the dark color. Foam is got a little bit of a dark tinge to it. But the big thing is, how does it taste? Honestly, better than I expected. There's nothing really jumping out at me. That's not a bad thing either. A lot of beers, you might be overwhelmed with a certain flavor type thing. I'm not getting that here. Actually, that's not bad at all. Actually, I really didn't know what to expect, but that's better than I expected. I guess I'm kind of guilty of it too. You think dark beer, you kind of go, not sure what to expect. That's not bad at all, especially for a dark beer with a 9% kick. My ratings are always out of 5, with a 1 being a drain pour. Don't like it, can't finish it. A 2 would be, yeah, I'm not a fan, but I'll finish it. I don't want to waste my beer. A 3 would be a good beer. A 4 would be a very good beer. And a 5 would be the best beer I've ever had. I think the highest I've given is probably 1, 2, maybe 3, 4.5s. Where this one is going to go, either 3.5 or a 4, but I'm not quite sure where. There's no way I'd be able to drink 3 of these back to back. but it would be kind of cool if I could take a sample of each one after another just to see where I felt they fit. That's not a bad beer at all, especially for a dark beer. It's not overwhelming. It's tasty, but not too tasty, if that makes any sense. I'm leaning towards a 4.0, which would put it same rating as a 4, a little bit higher than the weight, which I gave 3.5. But I got to take another sip or two, see where I'm going to let it land. And I love the glass too. Decisions. One more mouthful and we'll come up with a rating. I think I'm going to give it a 4.0, which means it's a very good beer. And anybody who follows me on a regular basis, you'll know that is a damn good rating. So you go, folks, for the Chimay for the Chimay Blue 4.0. Hopefully you can join me next week. I got a couple of beers lined up for the next several weeks. I have a banana bread ale. I have a pineapple sour. I believe I have a red. I have a huckleberry lager. And I have an international IPA, which I can't even pronounce the name, so I'm not sure which one I'm going to do next week. I'm leaning towards banana bread, but we'll just kind of see when we get there. So you go, folks, 4.0 for my last beer from a Chimay Trappist brewery, 4.0. Until next beer, as always, enjoy responsibly. Cheers.